Grand evening. This is a heart read for Loki Lofaeson. I don't know how to say your last name very well. It is a stone and rock bear. So, whatever you've done to your heart in life, whatever's happened to you in situations in life with your heart, you've built it up like a bear. So like you're mean like a bear, but only when provoked. People, when you say don't poke the bear, like I say it about myself, they would say this about you. But you have stone. Instead of fur, it's stone. So like you can get poked a little bit more than most, but when you do come out of it, there's no stopping you. It's like a freight train that just doesn't stop. You have an inner rage that just, it isn't, well, it is. It's all of you. So, you have this north side that you never really thought you had. You knew you had something. But, okay, say when you go out hunting or you go out hiking, you notice things where others don't. So like, you'll notice like where branches are broken, what that means. Where leaves are scattered in certain patterns. Where trails are, you can pick up on them. It's like you're a part of your family way back was hunters for Norse. But you were the hunters that went out and got food. You weren't like the gatherers, you weren't the farmers, you were the hunters. But then it looks like you have some Scottish and Irish mixed in there. The Norse looks like Scandinavian or Swedish mixed together. So you had family in Scotland or Ireland that was stolen away with the Vikings too there, mixed in, and then some of, at a later point, they came towards America. They stopped in Britain and then came to America. Because some of your family wanted to go back to homeland, but then they found out homeland wasn't homeland anymore, so they just went to America. So you had a grandfather that adored you, and you still hold his love in your heart. You, like, deeply, you trust him in every way. And then there's looks like fairly okay childhood, and then something happened and it started getting rocky. And then when you turned like 25, you came out of it and you were the Rocky Bear. It's not like big hunks of rock. It's like the rock is actually in the fur. Like it looks like rock fur. It's quite amazing to look at. It's quite dangerous heart. I wouldn't want to play around with your feelings and then have you snap back at me. Because your bite is very, very... So, you go far back in your family, really far. It's so far back, it's like Tower of Babel. I mean, there's part of your family was under Alexander the Great. Phoenicians, Egyptian. They've been everywhere. So you guys are like workers for the elite cultures. After you were hunters, you were workers and you went globally to get work. But it had to be brutal work for you. Really brutal. If it isn't brutal work, you don't want it. You want something that's gonna keep you tough. Truly. But you're not tough on your children or your family. You're very loving, caring, affectionate, and you actually sit there and listen to them. It's why your heart is the way it is. Have a grand rest of your evening. I hope this helped you in your heart.